Mark Ruffalo, Will Smith, and Spike Lee are some of the biggest names in cinema. However, they are all supporting a boycott of the Academy Awards this year. Why is that? For the second year in a row, all of the nominations for the Academy Awards were Caucasian. On Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, Spike Lee posted an Instagram picture along with a lengthy caption explaining that he will not be attending the Oscars due to the lack of diversity. Instead of attending the award show, he enjoyed viewing a Knicks basketball game at his own leisure. In an interview with ABC 7 New York, Lee stated, "This is the second year in a row where there had been no people of color nominations in the acting category. That's why we're not there."
When you hear something from Spike Lee, it's like, I feel like it's justified. Go hard or go. You know what I mean? Like, he's the voice of black people in a way when it comes to film. So when he says something, when it comes to film, I feel like some people say jump and go with it. And I was one of them. And a lot of Spike Lee's movies I really like, and I really think he does a great job of getting points across, such as School Days and Do the Right Thing. When it comes to the African-American experience.
Jada Pinkett Smith soon followed Spike Lee's actions by releasing a series of tweets stating, "At the Oscars, people of color are always welcome to give out awards, even entertain. But we are rarely recognized for our artistic accomplishments. Should people of color refrain from participating altogether? People can only treat us in the way in which we allow, with much respect in the midst of a deep disappointment." Other movie stars feel differently. In a speech at the American Black Film Festival Awards in Beverly Hills, Jamie Foxx stated, "All these Oscar talks, I don't even trip about that. I mean, what's the big deal? I was sitting at home with my Oscar like, what's all the hubbub?" And ends the speech by saying, hashtag what's the big deal and hashtag act better. Clueless star Stacey Dash also disagrees with the boycott in an interview with Steve Doocy on Fox and Friends, stating, "If we don't want segregation, then we need to get rid of channels like BET and the BET Awards and the Image Awards, where you're only awarded if you're black." Then stated, "If it were the other way around, we would be up in arms. It's a double standard."
I think it's interesting that Stacey Dash has said that, considering where she got her acting start and career. Obviously, she's mostly known for her role in Clueless, but there's also other places where she wouldn't have even had a platform had they not been black, enterprise or black platforms for her to speak on. So it's really sad that she feels that way, and it's pretty sad to see that somebody who has a voice in social media and out there and things like that says something so stupid. There's really no other way to say it. It's sad that somebody who you would think who would be more of promoting it and going along with black unity, and not just black unity, but just unity for all of us and all ethnicities and minorities and majorities and things like that. You would think that she would be the one to call for it instead of saying, well, you don't deserve this and you don't deserve that, because that's not right.
Chris Rock opened the award show with a scathing monologue addressing the situation. He stated, "What I'm trying to say is, it's not about boycotting anything. It's just we want opportunity. We want black actors to get the same opportunities as white actors." He also stated, "Now the thing is, why are we protesting? The big question. Why this Oscars? Why this Oscars? But that is a valid question. Why now?"
That's a good question. I think it was a combination of actually this year and last year. I think Selma and the lack of nominations that film got. It got some, but like it didn't, for example, didn't get a Best Actor. For a guy who was playing Martin Luther King and doing a great job. That was a real, I think, big omission. Maybe also we're seeing other things in the marketplace, a great show like Blackish. I think a really interesting show anyway, that on television that, you're seeing that there are people out there performing and we're seeing them celebrate in other ways. So this, all of a sudden, if you're seeing African Americans, even sometimes even getting awards in other places, but not at the Oscars.
With the Oscars now finished, many wonder if this controversy changes anything. Will African Americans get awarded for their role in movies like Creed? Or will it take getting a role in movies like The Revenant?
The boycott definitely is going to help make it a little bit less of a serious issue. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were black people nominated. I mean, they should have been this year, so I think that it's going to definitely help.
This is Tamark Wilson reporting for The Pulse.